All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakodash, the one our elders and apostles of great millstone that do it well. And salutations and blessings to you, Akin, that's pushing his word with truth, sincerity, and charity. All right, today I want to get into this quick lesson. I'm going to title it, Esau Will Be Abased. All right. Me and the brother Tazawar did a video yesterday going into getting that pride up out of you, man. You know, getting rid of all the pride that you have inside of you, because Esau Edom is that great example of what is to happen to those that walk in pride, man, and those that don't look towards Yahweh Shemal Shai. All right, and what is pride? When one departs from his maker and goes and does whatever the hell you want to do. Think of whatever thoughts come to your mind. That's what you're gonna do, man. You know, and that's what Esau Edom does. He does whatever he wants to do, and tells the people to do whatever they want to do. Feed your thirst, you know. You're your own. You are your own God. You know, all this other BS, man. He wants to tell you that God doesn't exist, man. All right. Hey, that's a very prideful statement to say that the Most High doesn't exist. You see all these great creations. Everything was here before you was here, man. You know. But hey, this is just an example of great pride. All right, Esau Edom. But hey, at the end of the day, he will be abased, man. So without any further ado, I'm going to jump into it. Obadiah 1:1 says, the vision of Obadiah. Thus said the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Right, so a message from the Lord, man. It says, arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small amongst the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. All right, Esau Edom is the less of these nations, man. He likes to say that he's the majority. You are the minority, man. All right, you don't outnumber these other nations, man. Hey, this man can't even get his birth rate to go up. Hey, he got opioid addictions inside of his nations, man. You know, inside of his nation, killing off his people, man. Hey, he is small amongst the heathen. Says thou art greatly despised, because hey, he does nothing but rapes, robs, and murders the whole world, man. Every nation, you know. Hey, he is greatly despised, man. That's why these nations are gonna send missiles over here to Babylon the Great and destroy this place, man. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shai. Says the pride of thine heart. All right, the most prideful nation on this planet Earth, Esau Edom. Says the pride of thine heart have deceived thee. All right, your pride have deceived you, man. Thinking that the Most High doesn't exist, thinking that the Lord is not going to do anything, he's not going to come back and save his people. You know, all these things have deceived you, man. Says thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high. All right, because hey, this man wants to be looked at as God, man. He wants to be looked at as this omnipotent being. You know, when you are nothing but a mortal man, man. You're nothing but a mortal man with great technology from the Lord. That's it. That's all, man. It's just like that you know, a nerd on the cartoon show. You know, he thinks he's somebody, man, and he's hiding behind this great machine. You know, but hey, once that machine is defeated, you nothing. You know. So when the Lord comes back and shows what true power is, all right, what true technology is, you're gonna be a nothing, man. The Lord is gonna beat you down, man. It says, whose habitation is high, that say in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? All right, that's how this man thinks. Who's gonna bring me down to the ground? But hey, it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, which hey, this is a hint to show who Esau Edom is, man. All right, hey, that's a so-called white race. All right, these Babylonians, man, and these Edomites. All right, these so-called white people. All right, hey, they declare, you know, their animal as the eagle. All right, that's the animal of America, the eagle. You know, says hey, and that's because they want to be high above all these nations. I believe the eagle is the highest flying bird. You know. Says, hence will I bring thee down, said Yahweh. So, hey, though you doing all these things, so though you dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, habitation is high, though you exalt yourself as an eagle, guess what, man? Hey, the Lord is going to bring you down to the ground, all right? And hey, it's nothing that you can do about it. You will be abased. You will be brought down, man, for all the pride and destruction that you have in your heart, man, and the things that you do to the earth. And the Lord said he's going to destroy him that destroyed the earth. And that is definitely Esau Edom, man. Hey, ain't no other nation has done this, man. No other rulership has caused this much damage to the earth besides these so-called white people, man. This is Sirach 10:12. It says the beginning of pride is when one departed from Yahweh, and his heart is turned away from his maker. All right, that's what pride is, man. When you turn away from Yahweh Shema Shai and you say, hey, well, I'm going to do what I want to do. You know, I don't have to listen to the rules of the Lord. Hey, I'm going to tell these people to do whatever the hell they want to do, man. All right, which, hey, you scroll up. It says, verse 1 says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. And that's exactly what Esau Edom is, man. You know, he's a ruler of these of this city. All right, a Babylon, a great America. And he tells all these people to do whatever they want to do, man. Hey, live it up, have a good time. Hey, if you want to become a little boy, all right, and you're a grown woman, you can do that. You know, here in Babylon the Great. If you want to go and commit bestiality, you can do that, man. It's no problem here in this place. But hey, that's why the Lord is going to come and destroy this place, man, from off the face of the earth. Because this is the mindset of Esau Edom. And that's the mindset of these people, because that's what he pushes on these people. And not to have any thought towards the higher power, man. Hey, think of no consequences in the things that you do. But there are consequences to things that you do. It's death and destruction. This is Psalms 10 and verse 4. It says, the wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after Yahweh. The pride of his countenance, man. Hey, going back to that pride, this man is extremely prideful, man. It says, will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not in all his thoughts. So, hey, the Lord is not on the mind of Esau Edom whatsoever, man. He ain't thinking about the Lord, man. Only thing that he's thinking about is a Yahweh Shai coming back, cracking those clouds, and he's going to have to fight, man. That's what Esau is worried about, man, because he knows he's going to lose. But that pride is still in him, man. That pride is going to deceive him. The Lord is going to make him fight. The Lord is going to make him fight, man, and bring him down with a swift destruction. Sirach 10 and 13 says, for pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out abomination. So, hey, how great is the sin of Esau Edom, man? The most prideful man on the planet Earth. It says, therefore, Yahweh brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. And this is what's about to happen. This man is about to be overthrew utterly, man. When the Lord comes back and cracks those clouds, he's going to fight this man. All right, it says that Michael, his angels, fought against the dragon and his angels. But, hey, the dragon prevailed not. Esau Edom would not prevail. You will be overthrew utterly, man. It says, Yahweh have cast down the thrones of the proud princes and set up the meek in their stead. All right, because, hey, the meek it shall inherit the earth. The Lord is going to bring down Esau Edom and set up the meek, man. Matthew 5 and 5, it says, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. All right, the meek are going to inherit the earth. Those that are humble, those that are lowly, those are poor, all right, which are the Israelites, first and foremost, the elect. Hey, we are going to inherit the earth. Hey, take it from out of the hands of Esau Edom, man. When the Lord raises us up and give us those spiritual powers, man. All right, it says that the Lord is going to make us a sharp threshing instrument having teeth. All right, we're gonna be fighting right along with our Lord and Savior, man. Hey, Psalms 149. All right, it says that they let us have those high praises. I'm gonna just grab that, man. The Lord is gonna give us that power to chain up these devils, man. And this is Psalms 149 and verse 6. It says, let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. Hey, this is all of you heathen, man. All of you, all right? Not just Esau Edom. Esau Edom is going to get this most of all, man. But this is for all of you heathen, man. It says, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints praise ye Yahweh, right? Because it said that they held us fast, man. All right, they didn't want to let us go. You know, I believe that's Jeremiah the 50th chapter. You know, and these nations don't want to let us go, man. These nations want to keep us down. All right, but the Lord is gonna raise us up and give us spiritual powers, man. Change us in the twinkling of an eye. And we're gonna execute that vengeance upon the heathen, the punishments upon the people. These nations are gonna try to hide, like it says in the book of Revelations, I believe the 6th chapter, all right, to have these rocks to fall upon us. They're going to try to hide inside those caves, hide inside, their underground bunkers, half from this destruction. But guess what? It's all to your demise, man. This is all prophecy by Yahweh Shema Shai. This is what the Lord wants, so that you can build up our kingdom. Because you're going to be our slaves, man. You're going to be abased. You're going to be brought low. Same way with that. We're abased right now. We're at the bottom. All right. We live in shitty ass conditions, man. But guess what? The Lord is going to raise us up and put you in that position. This is Psalms 37:11. It says, but the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. All right. We're going to have abundance of peace, man. We're going to rule the earth the correct way that it's supposed to be ruled, man. All right. In righteousness. That's why the meek are going to inherit the earth, man, because we're lowly. We're with Yahweh Shema Shai, man. This is Sirach 10:14. And all those that have a high position in this world, you're going to be brought down, man. Whether you be an Israelite, whether you be a heathen, you'll be brought down, man. It says, Yahweh have cast down the thrones of proud princes and set up the meek in their stead. Yahweh have plucked up the roots of the proud nations and placed the lowly in their place, and planted the lowly in their place. It says Yahweh overthrew countries of the heathen and destroyed them to the foundation of the earth. He took some of them away and destroyed them, and have made their memorial to cease from the earth. All right, because Esau Edom. Hey, this man has just been raised up so he can get this great judgment from Yahweh Shema Shai. His memorial is going to be no more, man. No one is going to remember this place. No one is going to remember Esau Edom, man. You know. When after this man is totally put out, hey man, no one is going to remember Edomite, man. No one is going to look at this place and be like, damn man, you remember we was going through all this in Babylon. All that's going to be a dream, man. You know. But this is Psalms 92:7. It says, when the wicked spring as the grass, and when all the workers of iniquity are flourished, it is that they shall be destroyed forever. But thou, Yahweh, are most high forever, right? Because the wicked are extremely prideful, man. They walk in great pride, man. They walk in every way that is against Yahweh Shema Shai. So they flourishing, they're having a good time, and they're gonna push the utmost wickedness on the planet Earth, man. All right. It says in Second Maccabees. Let me grab that. I think it's Second Maccabees or First Maccabees. When Alexander and them came into power, it says evils multiplied. Yeah. This second. Oh, it is 1. All right. So this is First Maccabees 1 and verse 9. It says, and after his death, now this is talking about Alexander the so-called great. All right. It says, and after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. And these are all Edomites. It says, and evils will multiply in the earth. So evils will multiply in the earth because of Esau Edom, man. What you people call the white race. All right. These Idumeans, man. Because they were flourishing inside the earth. All right. They were raised up, put inside of a high position. Evils multiply in the earth. And this is what happens when Edomites, the wicked, rule in the planet Earth. All right, evils become multiplied, man. Evils grow greater and greater. This is why the Lord is about to destroy this place, man. Because this is the greatest king. This is the greatest kingdom in wickedness, and ultimately the greatest kingdom to be on the planet Earth as of right now, man. And it's being ruled in wickedness, man. So the Lord is gonna abase this place, man, and abase all of these Edomites. This is Daniel 4:34. It says, and at the end of the days, I, Nebuchadnezzar, lift up mine eyes unto heaven, and my understanding return unto me. Now, this is when the Lord humbled Nebuchadnezzar and made him as like a beast, man. All right, Nebuchadnezzar was a great king over Babylon. All right, and this is spiritual, because the Lord is about to abase Babylon and abase Esau Edom, man. All right, as he did Nebuchadnezzar. It says, I'm gonna start back at the top. It says, and at the end of days, I, Nebuchadnezzar, lifted up mine eyes unto heaven, and my understanding returned unto me, and I blessed the Most High, and I praised and honored him that liveth forever, whose dominion is an everlasting dominion, and his kingdom is from generation to generation. But Esau Edom would never think that way, man. He would never send that praise and honor up to the Lord, man. All right, he hates the Most High. He is the ultimate enemy of the Lord, man. He is the wicked. It says, and all the inhabitants of the earth are reputed as nothing, and he do it according to his will, according to his will in the army of heaven, and among the inhabitants of the earth, and none can stand his hand, and say unto him, what doest thou? Because he is the Most High, he does whatever he wants to do, man. It says, and at the same time my reason return unto me, and for the glory of my kingdom, my honor and brightness return unto me, and my counselors and my lords sought unto me, and I was established in my kingdom, and excellent majesty was added unto me. Now I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise and extol and honor the King of heaven, all whose works are truth, and his ways judgment. And those that walk in pride, he is able to abase. So, hey, all those that walk in pride, all right, Esau Edom, the most proud, and you walking in pride, you will be abased. And the Lord can abase you, man, because he is the Most High. He does whatever he wants to do. It don't matter who you are, man. No matter how much power you may think that you have inside this world, man, you will and can be abased, man. All right? Because Yahweh Shema Shai set this man up, Esau Edom, for one purpose, man, to get his name back and his glory back in the earth. All right, the Lord raised this man up, gave him all this power, put him over all these nations, gave him power to drop bombs on Hiroshima, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. All right, over there in Japan, you know, set them up, man. They set bombs on them people, man. I don't even think that you can live over there in that area, you know, live over there in that area right now, man. You can't even live over there because all that nuclear fallout, that nuclear waste that is still over there, man. That stuff will cause cancer in you rapidly, man. You know, and this is what the Lord has given power to this devil to do, man, just so he can get his name back in the earth. All right, to put fear inside of all these nations, man. Damn, man, the Lord brought this man down. All right, and this man got the greatest army on the planet Earth, so-called, you know. But guess what? He is going to be brought down, man. Jeremiah 50 and 29. It says, call together the archers against Babylon. All right, all these nations going to send missiles on this place. It says, all ye that bend the bow. Let me grab this right quick, man. This is 2nd Esdras 16 and 13. It says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and he shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Now, what arrow do you know of that can be shot into the end of the earth, man? None. All right. The only arrow that can be shot into the end of the earth is a missile, or an ICBM nuclear missile. And that's what they call ICBMs, man, intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, and that's what they're created to do. That's what Yahweh Shema Shai has created them to do, man. All right, to go from one place to the other and cause that great destruction. All right, that great fire, that lake of fire. All right, to come down upon this place known as America, man. Okay. So let me go back to this Jeremiah 50. Jeremiah 50 and verse 29 says, call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she have done. Do unto her, for she have been proud against Yahweh, against the Holy One of Israel, right? And hey, Babylon is synonymous with Esau Edom. It is most proud devil, man. Hey, man, the Lord is going to bring him down, man. The Lord is going to, a man is going to send arrows on you, man. But it's all going to be through the Spirit of the Lord, you know. Just to show that, hey, you are nothing but a mortal man, man. You are no God, man. This Psalms 37 and verse 7 says, remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. All right. Hey, just like it says in that Jeremiah, man. Hey, you will be rewarded, man, for the things that you have done, man. What you have served us, man. All right. And what you have done to the nation of Israel. Rape, rob, murder. All right. They done horrible atrocities unto us, man. These things go forth every single day, man. All the bloodshed that you have shed, man. You know. And the bloodshed that this man has shed is inquantifiable, man. Only Yahweh Shema Shai knows, man. Only Yahweh Shema Shai knows all the wickedness that this man has truly done unto us, man. You know, but you will be rewarded for everything that you have done. And your reward is destruction. Your reward is slavery, man, and ultimately extinction. All right, because that's what you sought to do unto us. Extinct us, raise it, man, even to the foundation thereof. You know, that's the mindset of this damn devil, man, baby. This man is synonymous with Babylon the Great. They go hand in hand, man. Hey, this is Esau Edom's destiny, man, to die with this damn place known as America, Babylon. It says, happy shall he be that take it and dash thy little ones against the stones. And hey, we will be happy to do these things, man. Hey, because that's what you did to us. All right, you cut off our baby heads and use it as soccer balls, man. All right, threw it up in the air and caught it on pikes and all these things, man. You know, hey, man, you got a lot of shit to pay for, man. Hey, this man's tab is very big and he cannot pay it, man. The only way he's gonna pay it is with his life, man. This is Jeremiah 50. Jeremiah 50 and 30 says, therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, said Yahweh. All right, because the Lord is gonna bring this place down, man, totally, man. Hey, when the Lord comes back and crash those clouds, all right, they're gonna come and fight against him, man. Hey, all of Esau Edom's war men, you know. And the Lord is gonna put that immense fear into their heart, man. They're already gonna be defeated, man. Before they be defeated, you know. But hey, that second Ezra, the 13th chapter, and the Lord said that all he perceived was the smell of smoke, you know, because the Lord totally destroyed them, man. They're all gonna be completely cut off. It says, behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, for thy day is come, and the time that I will visit thee. Okay. Says, and the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. All right, because you're going to be totally abased. You're going to be brought all the way to the ground, man. Hey, just like it says in Isaiah the 14th chapter. All right, you're going to be brought down to the sides of the pit. All right, you will never rise up again, man. Says, and I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour, and it shall devour all round about him. All right, this man's going to be totally cut off, man. So will Babylon the Great. This place will never be inhabited again, man. This is Isaiah 14 and verse 4. It says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, Esau Edom, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. All right, because hey, these people look at this place as the best place on the planet Earth, the greatest place on the planet Earth. All right, but this place is gonna cease, man. This place is gonna fall. It says Yahweh, and so will the king. Says Yahweh have broken the staff of the wicked, the scepter of the rulers. Yeah, the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hinder it. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. Because hey, man, this man is a complete destroyer, man. All right, he destroys all of these nations and all these people. He destroys them, man. Take all their resources, and also, man, the trees as well, man. You know, the actual trees, man. Hey, he cuts down the actual trees, destroy trees that shouldn't even be destroyed. You know, when these things give off all of our oxygen, man, and this man cuts them all down, man, just to build up, you know, some wickedness, you know. And this man cut down, you know, a whole forest just to open up a damn casino, man, where there's nothing but adultery and all manners of wickedness going on inside there, man. You know. But guess what? The whole earth is gonna break forth into singing, man, when this man is brought down. Okay, because there's gonna be no more a death and wars and all these things going on. Because as it says, I'm gonna grab it real quick. Revelation the 6th chapter. This man took away all the peace of the earth, man. This is Revelation 6 and 4. It says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him. And it said he was red, man. That's a very big clue of who he's talking about. All right, Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right, Jeremiah, Genesis, the 25th chapter. All right, goes into that and tells you how Esau Edom looked, man. We came out the womb. All right, he was red. Okay, it says the power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. All right, this man's taking peace from the earth. But when he is taken out of power, peace will be given back to the earth, because the Israelites are going to rule in righteousness, in our right mindset. It says, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword, which is another hint as to who is this talking about, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white race, because that was the blessing that that Isaac gave to him, man, in Genesis the 27th chapter. You know, gave him that blessing of the sword. And he's gonna live by it, right? And all those that live by the sword are gonna die by the sword. And this man is gonna die by the sword, man. This is Isaiah 14:9. It says, "Hail from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirred up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It have raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations." All right, because these nations are gonna look down on Esau like, damn. Where it's gonna say, it says, "All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us?" All right, because this man was a chief of the nations. He's ruling over these nations right now, man. Telling them what to do. You're giving out all the charges, man. All right. And when you go to those summits, man, Esau Edom is the one that's speaking. He's the one that's calling the shots, man. You know, because the Lord has made him first amongst these nations. Numbers 24:20, and they also, when you read Psalms the 83rd chapter, that goes into that as well, man. It names Amalek first. It names Esau first. You know. But it says in Numbers 24:20, it says, and when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was first of the nations, but his latter, all right, Amalek is first of these nations. He's chief amongst all these nations, man. He has the whole world in his possession. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. It says, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever, right? So this is this man's latter end. This is his ultimate destiny, man. That he is gonna perish, man. He will be no more. All right. Psalms Psalms 92. You know, this man is gonna be cut off, man. Let me go back to this. Isaiah 14 and verse 11 says, "Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee." All right, so that pomp is gonna be brought down, man. That great pride that you have, thinking that can't nobody touch you. All right, thinking, oh man, I'm at the top. I'm the eagle. Ain't nobody gonna get me. Well, guess what? You will be got, man. It's prophecy is written. All right, and there's nothing that you can do about it, man. Ain't no getting around this, man. You will be brought down, man. You will be lower than the damn worms, man. The worms are gonna cover you, man. It says, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?" All right, the illuminated one, man, thinking that you got all the knowledge. All right, thinking that you're the wisest on the planet Earth, man. You know, you will be brought down. You're in heaven right now. All right, you're in rulership right now. You having a good time. This man can eat real foods, man. We eating GMOs. All right, these elites, these elites of Esau Edom, man, they eat real foods. You know, they do all these things. They have real money, man. They have silver and gold and all this, man. You know, but the Lord is gonna bring this man down. It says, "How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north." Right? Because this man has a God complex. He wants to be like the Most High. All right. That's why you go. That's why everywhere you go, man. They use Cesare Borgia. All right. That white image. All right. Esau Edom portraying himself as the Most High, the angels. All right. All these things, man. Whenever you watching a movie about the Most High, His Son, the angels, you know, heaven, anything that's spiritual, it's all Edomites, man. You ain't got the true depiction that our Lord is a so-called Negro. All right, the angels are Israelites, man. You know, they look like us, so-called Negro, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. They don't push that, man, because Esau Edom wants to be like the Most High. But it says, "I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High." Right? It says, "Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit." So, man, don't you have this pride in your mind, man? All right, don't you truly think that you're like the Most High, man? You try your very best to rule over all these nations. Ultimately, your NWO, all right, shipping all these people, man, to try to be like the Most High. The Most High ain't got to do none of that, man. The Lord just exists. He just is, man. He's all powerful and rules all things, man. All right, some that is incomprehensible to us on this side right now, man. But hey, that's what it is, man. But Esau Edom can't do that. And you're going to be brought down and you're going to be shown that you are nothing but a man, man. A mortal man, man. And you will always be a mortal man. You will never be a God. It says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? All right, they're gonna look at you like, damn, man, like this the dude. You know, it's just like you will see a NBA player. I forgot. I think his name was Delonte West. Delonte West, man, he was an NBA player. I think he played for the Cleveland Cavaliers when LeBron was on there. You know, and they was prominent. They was popping, man. You know, when LeBron took them to the Eastern Conference Finals and all that, man, they was popping. But guess what, man? He became poor. All right, and everyone was looking at him like, damn, man, that's Delonte West. You know, that's how these kingdoms are gonna. That's how these nations in this world is gonna look at Esau Edom, man. This is him. This man, you know, says that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners, right? Because he held us fast, man, and didn't want to let us go, man. Made the whole world a wilderness, destroyed everything, man. Sent bombs on these people, sent bombs on these nations and all that, man. All right? Because this man is a devil. But what, man? Hey, he will be brought down and looked upon like, damn, this him? Says all the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, every one in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the remnant of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden underfoot. It says, under feet. It says, thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. All right. It says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities, all right? Because the Lord is going to completely destroy this man, man. He's going to totally abase you, man, totally wipe you from out the face of the earth, man. This is how the Lord destroys your nation, all right? Destroying the Father, destroying the Son, all right? It's going to go into it. It says, for I will rise up against them, said Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon, all right, Esau, Edom. It says the name and the remnant and son and nephew, said Yahweh. So the Lord is going to totally destroy your nation, man. And totally take you out of power and raise us up and put us in that stead, man. I'm in on this. Matthew 19:30 says, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. All right. Esau Edom is first in this world. He's the first of these nations, but his latter end is that he shall perish, man. This man is going to be last, man. He will be destroyed, and he will be abased through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. And everyone that is holding hands with this man, you will be abased as well on this side, man. So, hey, I pray this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakodash, that will honor our elders and apostles of great meals and to do it well. And salutations and blessings to Akim that's pushing his word with truth, sincerity, and charity. Shalom and a Baba Ball.